Mic check a 1 2 1 2, yeah. Hey everybody, let me check my sound right quick. Let me check my sound right quick to see if I need to switch microphones because the last time I had to switch mics. So let me see. Twitch.com ABCD. Mic check, mic check. I don't know if my mic is working. So let me see if it's working. I was going to go live on YouTube, but I decided to choose Twitch instead because I haven't done it in so long. But there is so much to talk about. Wow, I can't check my sound. Come on, come on. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, one viewer in the building. Can I get a follow? Can I get a like? Can I get a comment or something? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can I get a follow? Can I get a like? Okay. Can I get a comment? Mic sounding good. Mic sounding good. So much going on in the United States of this here America and abroad. I was going through some articles the other day and I was just worn out, especially with the police department. A lot of things happening in the police department. Mm, mm, mm. You can't trust the police. Who can you trust? Really? If you can't trust the police, you can't trust anybody. Anybody. This young lady right here, cop gone wild. Megan Hall was offered $10,000 for strip club shows. This chick right here. Hey, April.
Girl, I'm
I didn't know
trying
if
to.
you was. I didn't know if you was going to join me, so I went live on. I'm on Twitch. I'm not even on YouTube.
Oh,
I'm on
okay,
Twitch.
yeah. I had went and picked up a prescription, and I see, and a lot of times now I don't know what it is. Like there's a delay when I get my messages, even text messages and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
uh, but I went and got my prescription filled this morning, and I'm sitting here watching. They getting ready to show the video of the boy that got killed down there in Memphis.
I ain't hear
Uh,
about that.
Girl, yeah, and then what make it so bad, the sad thing about it is they were black, 5 black cops. So
Mhm. And that's weird
yeah,
that you saying that because that's how I start. That's what I'm starting off with. I read so many things about the police in the news this week. Like
yeah,
the
yeah, girl. And see, they've been riding down there in Atlanta too. Uh,
right, because I know about that one when they killed
right,
that
yeah.
guy from
But
the
then they mad too
LGBT.
because they built some $90 million training center down there. Yeah,
Mm.
they can spend $90 million, for a training center, but that's not gonna stop the cops from killing folks. I mean, yeah, and this one with our folks, girl, this
Oh,
just
you're talking about the fatal beating of Tyree Nichols.
yeah, they got a lab report because I was gonna put a load of clothes in, but I said no, let me sit here and do the show after the show. But yeah, they done interrupted everything. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you can turn on the TV and the Nichols family speak out in advance of expected. They don't want them to get the riding and stuff down there when they release the video footage.
Wait, I'm hearing some
Yeah.
feedback. Let me close something. I hear feedback.
Oh, you know what? Let me turn the TV down. Girl, I'm over here. I'm old and well, I shouldn't say old, but
Okay, so I had a window open. That's crazy. Mm, mm, mm. I didn't
yeah,
even hear
and then
about
when
this.
it gets so bad, dang, damn it.
So
Oh, let me turn my camera off. Oh, okay. Only
wait a
time
minute.
you can see it. I'm trying to mute mute the my TV. Damn.
Mm. So, well, this lady, Megan, her name is Megan Hall.
Okay. It's muted now. Okay, now
Why am
who
I
are you
hearing?
talking about?
Wait a minute. I can't figure out why I'm hearing feedback.
Yeah, because I'm in my house, ain't nothing on. You want me to leave and come back in?
No, let me close some of these windows and see if that's why.
Okay. Yeah.
It's open somewhere and I don't know where.
See who was trying to call me.
Oh, man.
Mm.
Wait, can you hear me now? I can't hear you. Let me stop doing this. Let me unmute.
I can hear you.
So my computer is muted. Can you hear me now? You can hear me right now while I talk. Now I can't
I
hear
can hear
you.
you
Oh
now.
my gosh.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from. Hold on.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave and come right back. Maybe that might be the problem.
Mic check. Now, do I hear myself? Do I hear? No, I don't. But let me go ahead and start with this lady. Oh gosh, now I got to find her again. Megan Hall, female police officer sleeping around with all the cops. Oh, look, I'm telling you, the United States Police Department is a straight mess. Meagan Hall. And she look all innocent. Let me see. Okay, let me get my life together here. So, the strip club offers Tennessee cop Megan Hall a new gig after she was fired for having an affair with 6 officers at Laverne the police department. 6 officers. Woo, girl. To the Wow. There she is, the infamous Megan Hall. Mm, mm. One local strip club, the Deja Vu Nashville, is now offering former police officer Megan Hall a total of $10,000 in cash for 2 shows. Girl, I wonder if she's going to take them up on their offer. Just wondering. This article goes on to say the Tennessee sex crazed cop Megan Hall recently got fired from the Laverne Police Department after having an affair with 6 officers. The married policewoman engaged in sexual activities with her coworkers both on and off the clock. An internal probe was launched after reports were made of Hall and her intimate relationships that took place at parties, hotels, and on police property. And I just read a headline that says her article is sticking behind her husband is standing behind her 100%. So Patrol Officer Juan Luis Perez, Sergeant Louis Powell, Sergeant Henry Ty McGowan, and Detectives Seneca Shields, Patrol Officer Gavin Schuberl, and K9 Officer Larry Holiday all admitted to having sexual involvement with Hall. And the detective even confessed to receiving a blowjob in the police department's gym. Wow. Hall may be unemployed for now, but she just got an offer from a local strip club called Deja Vu Showgirls in Nashville. We want her at Deja Vu Nashville on March 17th. 2 shows, $5,000 per show, said the club's regional director Michael Durham. I get the moral outrage. However, she is no longer an employee of the Laverne Police Department. She can now choose what is best for her financially. Oh, wow. So this lady is a straight, mm, I won't call her that, but oh, she's sleeping around and carrying on with 6 men in the police department. Girl, you should have been out arresting somebody. What's wrong with you? Mm, 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 mm. Just wow. Huh. How can you sleep with six men, six different men that you share office space with? That you got to be a professional to do that kind of stuff. Just wow. Uh, uh, uh. Hell has yet to respond to her latest offer, but it's unlikely her husband, former state park ranger Jedediah will let her, since they're apparently trying to save their marriage. I don't know how he's doing it. He's more of a man than I am, but he's trying to salvage his marriage. Jihadi's boss, Chad Parton, told the Daily News. Well, who was that prophet in the Bible that God told to marry the prostitute? Who was that? And he kept going to get her. I got to find out who that is. Who was the prophet that God told to go marry Hosea? It was Hosea. So God told Hosea to go marry a prostitute. Hey, April.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I was just talking about this lady who is a police officer, and she slept with six men in her office.
Oh my God.
A police officer. How do you sleep with six men in your office?
Oh my God. Is she married?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Like what was really going on? Oh
Like
my
I just I can't imagine how she worked amongst them after she did what she did. And she looked all innocent.
All right, well, check this out. What I mean, did she do them all at one time or
No, not at
separately?
once, on different occasions.
Oh,
She did it on different occasions. I think it said, and so now that it came out, there's this strip club that's offering her to do a strip tease for $10,000, 5,000 for 2 nights, $5,000 a night. Oh, says Tennessee sex craze cop Megan Hall recently got fired from the Laverne Police Department after having an affair with six officers.
okay.
Damn.
I know.
Six officers. Hale has yet to respond to her latest offer, but it's likely her husband, former state park ranger Jediah, will let her, since they're apparently trying to save their marriage. I don't know how he's doing it. He's more man than I am, but he's trying to salvage his marriage after this.
Okay. So so what happened for this, to come out?
Somebody told it on her.
Mm.
Somebody told it.
Oh,
He added,
what
I have.
well,
Go ahead. It said, I have offered and extended to him any resources that he needs. And all he is saying is, Sheriff, I just want to work for the citizens of Coffee County, and I love what I'm doing. Patton explained that the real victim is this nasty situation in Hall's husband. I don't condone what went on in the Laverne Police Department, but he sure hasn't broken any laws, he said. He's the victim here. There's not a blemish on his record. He's doing a phenomenal job. So the husband wants to stay with her. The husband wants to work it out. Cock so mighty knows. Uh, but see, if that was a black woman, we would have been called all types of names. our face and name would have been all over the media. This no one has heard of. Megan Hall, a young white girl sleeping with 6 men on her job. If this was me, I would have been all plastered all over the news. Someone is offering to promote my channel for a small fee. No, thank you. No, thank you. You see, that's the story of Megan Hall, y'all. Snow White. She gets to sleep with 6 men on the job and nobody is talking about it. Wow. Just wow. I don't even know how she did it. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. And since we're on the topic of cops, April just came in and was talking about the 5 cops that beat the young black man and how they doing a live, I think it was in Memphis, doing live coverage of it now. Memphis about to release the video of the Ty Nichols arrest. Authorities on Friday were set to release the video. And this happened in Charlotte? No, in Memphis. So authorities were set to release police videos depicting 5 Memphis officers beating a black man whose death prompted murder charges against them and provoked outrage at the country's latest instance of police brutality. Family members of Ty Nichols pleaded for any protests to remain peaceful. Now, I did not hear about this. I did not hear about this. Wow. Ty Nichols. I did not know about this. The officers, all of whom are black, were charged Thursday with murder and other crimes in the killing of Nichols, a motorist who died 3 days after a confrontation with the officers during a traffic stop on January 7th. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy told a news conference that although the officers each played different roles in the killing, responsible. 5 black cops, they are responsible automatically. But if it was 5 white cops, they would have to have separate trials, and it's just crazy. Nichols' family members and their lawyers said the footage shows officers savagely beating the 29-year-old FedEx worker with 3 minutes in an assault that the legal team likened to the infamous 1991 police beating of Los Angeles motorist Rodney King. Memphis Police Director Sherilyn Davis described the officer's action as heinous, reckless, and inhumane, and said Friday that her department has been unable to substantiate the reckless driving allegations that prompted the stop. As far as I know today, I do believe that the stop itself was very questionable. She told Good Morning America video of the traffic stop will be released to the public sometime Friday evening. Noting that local and state investigators wanted to complete as many interviews as possible before releasing it. Nicholas's family members viewed the footage on Monday. Davis told GMA that she and other local officers or officials decided it would be best to release the video later in the day, Friday after schools have let out and people are home from work, given the protests are expected to erupt. As a precaution, Memphis area schools canceled all of their after class activities and postponed a school event scheduled for Saturday. Just wow.
Girl, oh my
Just
God. Okay,
wow.
my phone was dead. I had to go find my fast charger. Oh
I
boy.
was just
Okay.
reading about Ty Nichols.
Now who is he?
That's the guy with the five that the five cops killed.
Yeah, yeah. And so yeah, like I said, they done broke the news. This is like national news. But check this out. I said, those cops was black. Now,
Yes, but you see
right,
how they
and
got
that
charged
was
real
hurtful.
quick.
But check this out.
They got
They
charged real
fired them
quick.
right away. They fired them right away.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
didn't
And
say,
they got
oh,
charged. They got charged real quick.
right. And it wasn't no paid leave or nothing like that. You know, most of them, they put them on paid leave
Now,
or
Derek
something.
Chauvin, when he killed George Floyd, he didn't get arrested right away, did he?
Uh-uh.
Mm,
No, yeah. Well, no, he didn't. He didn't because they was waiting on, I don't know. But
he
it
didn't.
took a minute.
Right.
It,
So
it
these
took a
guys,
minute.
these five guys got arrested immediately.
Right. And then yeah, and then they charged them. What no
Right.
investigation. What no,
Right.
we gonna wait till the body cam come out.
Right.
You know. Yeah. They got them right away. I said, now see, and girl, this is like so sad. I'm like, damn, that was y'all brother. Like, damn, man, I hope this wasn't some type of ritual type of shit. Uh,
I don't know, but I just can't imagine why they would what they don't know why they stopped him. The police they
girl,
investigate. They don't know why they pulled him over. This is a working man. He worked with FedEx.
yeah, yeah. But that's how they be doing. Yeah. But like I say, I was like, no, not one of our own. This can't be true. Oh no, um, I still can't believe it. Like somebody that did one of our own. Yeah,
Right. Five of them.
yeah. That's the hurtful part right there. Like this is one of our own. You know. So
It said
hold
his
on.
mother said that the family is grief stricken and she wants supporters of the horrific to do. She pleaded for them to have peaceful protests. She said, I don't want us burning up our city, turn up the streets, because that's not what my son stood for. If you guys are here for me and Tyree, then you will protest peacefully. Davis also urged calm after the video's release. I expect our citizens to exercise First Amendment to protest to demand actions and results, but we need to ensure that our community is safe in this process. None of this is a calling card for inciting violence or destruction. Mm, this is sad.
Yeah, I know, girl, and it was one of our own, girl. I cried like a baby when I saw it was one of our own. I'm like, and they was one of our own. Like that, it's like a sad. It was so sad to me. It's still sad. Like this can't be real. Like, man, like, and then five of y'all on top of that. Like,
Mm,
this is,
mm, mm.
but hey, as they say, when we do our stuff, we do it with a bang.
Right. I
Yeah.
can't find any images of the cops. Oh, there they go. Here they are.
No, no, because everybody done posted them. Yeah.
I got them.
You
Wait,
gotta, yeah, yeah.
wow.
Gonna do the live-a-thon, huh?
I know. I told her I can't do it. It's too. I can't.
Okay.
too much. I can't, too much.
Yeah, hey, B, you know I don't trip. Hey, you do you. I'ma still be your friend. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Yeah, I tell people friendships don't come with, you know, what they should do or something they should do. That's on you. You grown. I don't care. Like I mean, I care. I put it out there, but hey, you still grown. So yeah, and you know what you can do and what you can't do. Yeah,
right.
yeah, girl. So they calling for peace. This is on all the news. Like Fox and everybody is it's on everything because Memphis got so much stuff going on down there, girl.
Right, right.
Yeah,
But you would
and it,
think that they wouldn't want to put anything else on the city of Memphis because people been going crazy down there.
I know between
Crazy
Memphis
stuff has
and
been
Atlanta.
happening.
Uh-huh. My auntie, she actually left Memphis and went back to Chula, Mississippi. She said
Look
it
at
had
them. Look at
gotten
them.
so bad. Look at them. And I'm just wondering, was it some type of ritual?
Wow.
Yeah.
Just wow. I can't believe it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, girl, that broke my heart. Yeah, I literally cried when I seen it five. I'm like, man, that was y'all brother, and then five of y'all. I mean, not one or two, but five. Five. I mean,
Five
I
of them
just
and one man. What is wrong with the
yeah.
police department, the police officers? Do they need some type of training or what is it?
I don't know what they need.
Because
I don't.
we can't say it's racial now because the five cops
Oh,
were
I
black.
know. And that's what I say. Was this some type of ritual or something? Because we've been talking about, the black cop. You know, I'm like, wow, like this can't be real, but it is. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So I just talked about the female cop that was fired for
You
sleeping with 60
okay,
men.
so she was married when she was sleeping with all of these
Yeah,
men.
yeah, she is married and her husband is trying to salvage the marriage.
Wow.
Like
So did they start off? Was it like swinging sex?
I,
You know?
hey, she told the cops, she told them that she was in an open marriage. But I don't know how true that is.
Like I said, they can keep on with this mess. Talking about the relationship. It's complicated. Uh, this going on. You know,
Well, there's another cop in this cop, Sean Denning.
uh-huh.
He was arrested on drug charges. This is a police chief
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. One
arrested
thing we
on
gotta remember is they human beings too. Yeah.
yeah, but they made an oath to protect and serve. They
Mm-hmm.
protected and serving
Yeah.
themselves.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So this guy, Sean Denning, is out of the Greensburg police station and off the city payroll. Mayor Rob Bell confirmed that Denning resigned immediately as Greensburg's police chief when he was arrested at City Hall on federal drug charges.
Oh my
Denning,
goodness.
federal drug charges, girl, a police chief. Let me drink my tea. Hold on. Let me sip my tea because a police chief, federal drug charges. Denning, who is 41 of Delmont, is accused of acting as a go-between for interstate drug deals that were part of
I
a
don't.
sting
Why in the
operation.
hell ain't my phone staying charged?
That happened to me. That's what's wrong with my phone right now. I can't even receive phone calls anymore because it don't stay charged long enough. I have to keep it on the charger. Let me see if it's on now. Yeah, it's on now, but if I move it, it'll cut right off. So anyway, Mayor Rob Bell confirmed that Denning resigned immediately as Greenberg's police chief when he was arrested at City Hall on federal drug charges. Denning, who is 41 of Delmont, is accused of acting as a go-between for interstate drug deals that were part of a sting operation carried out by the Drug Enforcement Administration. He is free on a $250,000 unsecured bond and waived a preliminary hearing before U.S. Magistrate Judge Elisa Pupo that had been scheduled for Monday, according to online documents. He was ordered to have a mental health examination and a condition of his bond, as the condition of his bond must surrender his passport and is not allowed to have weapons in his home. Chief Police Sean Denning. Bell said the city would have no further comment about Denning's departure from the Greensburg force until a thorough review and investigation is completed in the police department. City officials have indicated inquiries about the department must be in the form of a right to know request. Denning is charged with 2 counts of aiding and abetting the distribution of cocaine and 3 counts of aiding and abetting the distribution of methamphetamines, according to a complaint filed by the DEA in federal court in Pittsburgh. He is also charged with conspiring to distribute controlled drugs from about June 2021 through last October. Messages left for Denning have not been returned. No one answered the door at his home. His Pittsburgh attorney, Stephen Townsend, said the charges aren't reflective of Mr. Denning's character or his history as a law enforcement officer. We'll be prepared to vigorously defend them. So if the charges aren't a reflection of his character, what is? The man is a drug dealer. It's unusual that federal authorities will make an arrest by filing a criminal complaint. This article goes on to say, as they did in Denning's case, a former federal prosecutor and law professor of St. Vincent College in Unity said. But it is an option if federal authorities feel the need to move quickly. The next stop will be to bring the case before a federal grand jury. If they indict Denning, he will face another formal arraignment that will kick off pretrial matters. The indictment is the next step, he said. As for scrutinizing any cases where Denning was involved in an arrest, the Westmoreland County DA's office said it intends to review any case that's necessary. The DEA obtained messages between a cooperating confidential source and Denning, in which Denning is accused of connecting the source with out-of-state drug suppliers, according to the federal complaint. In connection with those messages and with the money provided by the DEA, the confidential source brought about 35 grams of cocaine for $1,650 and 325 tablets containing methamphetamines for $2,500. The drugs came via 4 shipments mailed from California between November 2021 and last May, according to the complaint. So, Denning joined the Greensburg Police Force in 2008 after serving with the New York City Police Department from January 2005 to July 2006 and a department in Manaborough from August 2006 to May 2008. He had only been the chief of police since March of 2022. And he's a drug dealer. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Mm, 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 mm. Everybody's talking about Madison Brooks. Madison Brooks went clubbing one night and got pissy drunk, left with 4 guys, and ended up dead. They raped her, put her out on the side of the road where she was hit by a car. She was drunk. And these were black boys. I think one of them was white. But let's talk about it. Two men accused of witnessing the alleged rape of Louisiana State University student Madison Brooks shortly before her death were bounded out of jail as officials revealed she died from multiple traumatic injuries. Everett Lee, 28, and Kaysen Carver, 18, have been released from jail. Both men are charged with principal to third-degree rape, meaning they were present and did not participate in the alleged rape of Brooks. But they didn't do anything. They didn't stop it. The men appeared before 19th Judicial District Judge Brad Myers to determine their pretrial bonds amounts. Carver was released on a $50,000 bond and Lee on a $75,000 bond. So Carver is the white kid. So Everett Lee is the black kid. Kayvon Washington and Kaysen Carver were charged in Madison Brooks' alleged rape in hours before her death earlier this month. Kaysen Carver is the white kid. His bond was less than anybody's. Of course it was. Don't be ridiculous. So Lee's nephew, Kevon Washington, who was 18, had his bond set to $150,000 and remains in jail on third-degree rape charges. An unidentified 17-year-old who was also charged with allegedly raping Brooks is being held in a juvenile detention center with his pretrial bond hearing expected to be held on Friday. Wow. Kayvon Washington's bond was set at $150,000. Mm, mm, mm. Like, what made them think that it was cool to sexually assault this woman and she was drunk, even if she wasn't drunk? But what really made them think that it was okay for them to do that? Like, really? And you, especially a black man, and she's a white female? Are you serious? In my opinion, you deserve everything you get from this point on. The 17-year-old and Kavion Washington. These are the two that actually raped her while the others stood by and did nothing. Mm, mm, mm. The girl asked for a ride home, and let me just finish reading it. Brooks, who was 19, it was a sophomore, was allegedly raped in the backseat of the car by Washington and the 17-year-old after the group left Reggie's bar in East Baton Rouge, sometimes between 1 and 2 a.m. After the alleged assault, the group of men dropped Brooks off at a nearby subdivision when she indicated she was going to call an Uber. She was soon after struck by a rideshare vehicle on Burbank Drive near Pelican Lakes Parkway around 3 a.m. The East Baton Rouge Parish Coroner's Office confirmed to the Post that Brooks' cause of death was multiple traumatic injuries, second motor vehicle versus pedestrian collision, meaning she later died at the hospital. The manner of death is still pending further investigation and no other information is being shared at this time. Investigators said Brooks had a blood alcohol content of 0.319, nearly 4 times the legal limit. The rideshare driver is not being charged, according to a spokesperson for the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office, who said the driver was not impaired and reported the incident immediately. Friends have erected a memorial for Brooks along the highway where she was killed, and her Alpha Phi sorority sisters remembered her as a bubbly, loving, and selfless friend. And she left an incredible mark on our chapter. We cherish our memories together, and we will never forget her. Our forever friend was also a hero. Maddie donated her heart and kidneys to save others, the sorority said on Instagram. In a statement, LSU President William Tate said Madison was a daughter, a granddaughter, a sister, a niece, a classmate, and a friend to many of you. By all accounts, she was an amazing young woman with limitless potential. She should not have been taken from us in this way. What happened to her was evil, and our legal system will parcel out justice. Our collective grief and outrage cannot be put in mere words. So, what can we do? It is time for action. One place to target our attention is the very place where this encounter began. Wow. I don't know what made them think that they would get away with this. The right thing to do was to find a way to get her home. Drive to the nearest police station because they said in one of the articles that she was so drunk she couldn't tell them where she lived at. Find a police station. Find some help for her. She was drunk. And you saw fit to take advantage of her while she was drunk. Mm, mm, mm. All right, so that's it for me, y'all. My 3 stories for the week. Hope y'all have a great day, great week. It's your girl, BeeSparrow. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And I want you guys to have a great day. Okay? Okay.